Shawty, my little boo thing. Shawty got the fatty. Shawty got the fatty. Alright, 1 and 2 and...
How am I supposed to get in here?
Step. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Here. I got it. You good. Yeah.
Oh, I made it.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Now what are you
Now
supposed to...
scoot in. Make sure that the mic is up to your face.
There we go. Is this good? Hey, look, I can see myself talk. Look at that. I can see myself.
Maybe it should be a little gaga.
Should we, like, bring this more to us?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably... Oh, I'm on the camera.
No, I'm on the camera.
Shit, how'd you know? Can you...
What?
Wait. I'll close the door.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you.
While you're up, can you... Thank you.
Hey. METHOD, man. METHOD, man.
See, look, I got it bookmarked and everything.
That's barely bookmarked. Alright. Hold up. Everyone calm the fuck down. We'll get into it. You're just gonna have to wait.
So, can we talk about the domination?
Which domination?
My domination first?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Because these were kind of blowouts, all three of the matchups
Yeah.
this week. In our fantasy league. We'll get into other NFL stuff in a bit.
Is mine, like, the closest? Question mark?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wow, it actually was. Okay, so the closest one of the week. I still won by, 124 points? Okay, so I got Russell Wilson, who
Badass bitch.
got 36 points. Sanders got 14. Jacobs got 9. Cooper got 17. Ridley got 16. Ertz got 14. Metcalf got 19. Bucks got 19. Crosby got 16. All of my players got over, like, 14 points. Besides fucking Jacobs, who decided to lay an egg. But everyone else decided to do good.
You've been saying that a lot recently, laying an egg.
Laying an egg?
I don't really get it.
I don't know. Like laying a goose egg? Like flopping?
Flopping?
Yeah.
I didn't... Okay, sure.
And then Drew Brees got 24 points. This is Brendan's team. Alvin Kamara got 45 freaking points. This is 2 weeks in a row where Brendan had someone over 45 points. Aaron Jones got 16. Mike Evans got 14. McLaren got 12. Andrews got 5. Beckham got 9. Ravens defense got 2. Tucker got 9.
LMAO. Ravens got fucked. That was a fun game to watch for me.
Yeah. I was kind of nervous because Brendan still had Andrews, Ravens defense, and Tucker all playing, and I was only up by like 40 points. So I thought that Andrews would like go off. He almost did. He missed a couple of touchdown passes, but yeah, my bench was solid. Should have put Connor in. He was my highest on the bench. He got 24 points for me, and the highest for Brendan was Tom Brady on the bench. No, wait, Robinson. He got him 30 points. Yeah, if Brendan actually like put in the right players, he would have beat me. Because Hill got 21 points, Brady got 23 points, Woods got 21, and Robinson got 30.
Damn.
So if he would have put in those 4 players, he would have beat me.
His bench stats are crazy.
Yeah. So it was a close call. I moved to 3-0, top of the division, and Brendan moves to 1-2.
Brendan had a strong start too.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Wait, no, didn't you get the win last week? Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Then you have the half lesbians. They, So it really wasn't her fault, I would say. Because, well, maybe kind of. Maybe... there were game time decisions between Devontae Adams and Julio Jones. Like, her two starting receivers, both ended up out of the game. So for 2 players, ended up 0. Oh, and I guess third, if you're counting Bills' defense, they didn't do that well about avoiding points.
Yeah.
In the last half, that is.
Sophia got 154 to 100, so...
Yeah, so, I mean, otherwise, maybe if she put in her others, because, I mean, Allen Robinson, 28, that's great. What other receiver she could... Oh, she didn't have another receiver that did more than 0. So, oh well.
Her team is just injured. So.
Yeah, Saquon's out for the season. I need to tell her to drop him. I keep forgetting.
But I mean, like she has a strong team if it wasn't for injuries, because like the first game she like dominated. Her team just went off, but like since injuries, her team is not doing well.
Now she's 1-2, and Sophia's team is looking like the favorite in the league because Josh Allen's popped off. Ezekiel Elliott's done what we thought he would do. Dalvin Cook is also doing great. Chris Godwin's pulled through. Adam Thielen. Darren Waller is a hit or miss. Eckler definitely done really great this season. 49ers defense is kind of not doing as well as they should be, but that's mainly due to injuries.
They got 13 points last time, or last game, or last weekend. But they were playing against the Giants, so like that's easy dub. But like again, I said this last podcast, but if you get over 10, it's a win.
Right. She also has Cooper Kupp and DJ Moore, who in like the right games can really pop off. Cooper Kupp did this week, and Kenny Galladay's still on IR for her, even though he's active now. So yeah, Galladay also did well. And then as for me, I was the highest scoring of the week after going 0-2. I made a bet against this motherfucker. Yeah. I said I would get 150 plus points. He said no, and I ended up getting the extra credit. And
$5 I got to pay him.
25 more. Yeah, $5.
He's now even. First bet was $10, and the last 2 bets were $5, and you won both of the last bets.
So I'm 1-2 in the division. I put Trey in 0-3.
I feel bad for Trey. He's just been getting dominated each and every week. Like it's not even close. But like I don't understand because his team is like fucking solid.
But it's even more solid now, and we'll get into that.
Shut up.
So, I started Kyler Murray after obtaining him from Licia in a trade between Kyler Murray and Cam Newton, and he had his worst performance against the Detroit Lions. I don't expect him to do that bad every week, so I'm not worried, but he did throw 3 interceptions, and that was like, he was being talked up, like, oh, he could be MVP, and now that was like, oh, shit. Now he's definitely, like, Mahomes is up there, Allen, Wilson definitely, Rodgers even. Like, he's definitely not in the same level as those guys who haven't had a bad performance to date. So
even a bad performance, he still got 21 points, which is decent for a QB.
And it's like, I feel like what the receivers he has, like, it's like,
Yeah.
But whatever. I made up for it with my receivers for once. My receivers ended up getting me 67 points combined. 37 from Lockett, 30.2 from Allen. He finally did it, even though he fumbled the ball, had a really stupid play late in the game that maybe it would have cost him the game. I'm not too sure.
Oh, Metcalf should have had...
He still had 30 points.
Okay, going back real quick, Metcalf. I got Metcalf. He should have had another touchdown if he fucking didn't pull Deshaun Jackson and chucked it behind him.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Lol.
Like, he was on the 1 yard line and he, like, flipped it backwards and then, like, it didn't count.
Wilson gets protection, airs it out. Metcalf is there. And it's knocked out of the back of the end zone. Was he in?
So, like, that's kind of BS. He should have had way more. He should have had, like, 6 more points, but it was kind of dumb. But, oh, well. Let's go back to that.
Those are one of the things, though. Like, you'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
You're going to run into the fucking field goal uprights before you drop the ball. Anyways, I put in Fant against Tampa Bay because Kittle is still out, and he did 10. And against the Buccaneers defense, I was like, all right.
That's solid.
Hunt got 14, which is more than projected, but I still think he could have gotten more. But they were using Chubb primarily for the game, so that happened. Carson and Taylor did all right as running backs as well. Rodrigo kind of missed an important field goal, ended up with 11, but it didn't matter. Colts defense pulled through, 27 points, best defense in the league.
I think that's like the real shocker of this thing.
No,
I mean like beside, like a defense, like yeah, like Lockett got almost 40 points and Allen went fucking off with 30, but like defense
it should not be a shocker. Colts is the greatest.
No, but like. Just like a defense in general, like Colts aside, getting almost 30 points on defense, that's like almost unheard of.
Should have been more.
Can never be satisfied, can you?
Why would you ever be satisfied? Always push for more. Colts and the Colts can.
Colts
I believe
suck.
it.
Just joking.
I'm gonna pretend you never fucking spoke.
I can't talk shit because the Eagles suck. So
Mahomes ended up with 40, had a great performance against the Ravens, and that was my chance because I knew his stock was high to trade him. But we'll get into that. Gurley actually ended up doing okay. Also,
15
stock
points?
is high, so I had to trade him as well. 15 points, yeah. Gould ended up outscoring Blankenship this week, which, the veteran, that's going to happen sometimes. But Blankenship did way better than him last week, so I thought I'd give him a chance against the Jets because, the Jets. But
and then AJ Green laid another egg. Let me just say, I'm so glad I didn't trade for him.
Oh, right, yeah, you rejected my trade for him.
And or Gurley.
Hilton did better, but it still wasn't up to projected, which is sad. I'm
He's
kinda
gonna go
about him.
He's gonna go off.
We'll see. I'm not starting him yet till I see it.
All right,
And then I also had Darius Slate in, but I dropped him this past couple of days because he had that first week amazing performance, and I was like, if he does it again in the next 2 weeks, then I'll keep him around, But he did sub 10 performances past two, so it's just like, eh.
Yeah.
Giants have gone downhill. It's kind of sad, but
Ever since Barkley. And then on the other side, you got Trey Tyler, hashtag the diabetic nation.
yeah, he kind of, some of his players did all right, but no one super saved him, I guess. Because Saints -3, that was really bad, and Lamar Jackson 14 points. Those are both really bad. Everyone else kind of just did average.
Except for Gordon, 7 under the projection. But, his defense is what killed him because -3. And Colts defense has a 30 gain on defense comparatively. So that's where he flopped. And that's where you got the most points out of him.
But, hey, Derrick Henry and Hopkins both did great, as expected. Kelsey was the star, the star, quote-unquote, receiver, most yards in that game. But he did less than projected, which just goes to show you that the defenses were doing great in the mid-range, but Baltimore's secondary was not doing great. Actually, even their line wasn't doing that great against the run. They were pressuring Mahomes a lot, but he does great under pressure, as was evident. So
your bench got 100 points. That's really good.
Yeah. With Kittle out.
And Kittle out. Wait, I want to see how much my bench did.
Well, just a second. On Trey's bench, Gronk had a good game for the first time, but it was still just 10 points or whatever. Watson,
17
Broncos,
points.
Did better than the Saints, but still. Jerry Jeudy did just as projected. Gallup had a popping off night in Seattle. Rodgers, 24. That's pretty, average for him, I would say.
That's 10 points more than Lamar.
Yeah. And Ingram,
3.
They're a unit rushing. You can never tell with Ingram. So,
yeah.
Did I have the best bench? Maybe.
So far, yes. You did have the better bench.
No.
Oh wait, no. Compton Crypt did.
Oh yeah, Brendan definitely had the better bench. But
Brendan had
199.
111.
Yeah, 99. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oof. I would have gotten destroyed if he played bench. So, do you want to?
Let's talk about NFL results from the past week. So it started off with a terrible Thursday night game between Dolphins and Jaguars, which Dolphins won. I knew Jacksonville wasn't the shit. So
I should have seen that coming. Mm-hmm. I'm dummy. And then you got 49ers Giants. That was a sweep, 36-9, which is kind of scary for the Eagles to play them, not going to lie. But
it was a similar result between the 49ers and the Jets. 49ers have been doing great against the shitty teams, considered that 49ers have been really injured. So it'll be interesting to see. It's almost lucky that they got all those injuries when they were going against their worst opponents. They kind of got bailed out in a way, but they have the Eagles who are coming with a vengeance.
Yes,
because they know they can be better. So we'll see. Speaking of Eagles Bengals tie,
I hate that so fucking much. Ending a tie, I feel like that's even worse than a loss. Cause what the fuck? But I'll rant about it later in this podcast, maybe at the end, because we have other things to do. But that was disappointing.
I will say this, that in a game coming off 2 really bad losses, going against Bengals who are in a rebuild mode, you don't just want to win. You want to win convincingly.
Yeah.
When you're the Eagles, who are like, talked up at the beginning of the year. You want to win convincingly. And to not even get the bare minimum win and just go for the tie, that's really bad for morale, like, all around. It's just...
Yeah, even a close,
bueno.
like, call game would give you so much, like, motivation for the next week, but it wasn't there. Raiders, Patriots. Patriots handled the Raiders dominantly. I thought that the Raiders were a really good team after winning the Saints, and we would be a lot closer than what it was, but, Patriots pulling through there. 2-1 start for them.
Yeah, not bad from Cam. Actually, I feel like Cam didn't do that great this week, but hey, still. And people were talking about the Raiders a lot, and now we know that they're not the truth. What's their quarterback's name again? I always forget his
Derek
name.
Carr?
Yeah, Carr is not the truth. Maybe they'll find another guy soon.
Bears, Falcons.
That was a surprise. Well, not really a surprise because, like, Falcons, like, we know. But, like, I did not expect Bears to do that well.
All right, I'm going to throw out a crazy statistic that I saw real quick. The Falcons, the last two games, had a 99.9% chance to win against the Cowboys and a 99.1% chance to win against the Bears. That has never happened in consecutive games, and that odds of happening 2 weeks in a row with that high of percentage is 1 in 930,000 chance in happening. So, like, that's crazy that both weeks coming.
Yeah, they just don't know how to finish. It's like your offense can only, like, bail your defense out so much, because when the offense is in the lead, they're going to not go for a quick score that much. And so it comes down to the defense to try and stop a team that knows they're behind, and so they're a bit more fired up, and that's why they fail so much, is because their defense has not been pulling through whatsoever. And it's what's making people scared about the Seahawks, because Russell Wilson has been bailing the defense out time after time, and it's just like both of those teams really need to step up their defense if they want to be considered a proper Super Bowl contender.
Nick Foles looked good.
Nick Foles did look good. He's now the starter.
3 touchdowns,
Congrats
1
to him.
interception. I'm glad he's looking good after his little stump. I want him to do well and succeed in this league.
Right. And then you got Bills. They were looking really good early in the game, and then Rams started ramping up, but Rams defense, who've been talked about a lot, couldn't finish. Bills ended up getting the score. Rams fans say that there's a bad defensive passing interference call, but, that's going to happen a lot in this league, really.
Yeah, I'm glad that the Bills won because
Why?
Rams are in the NFC East,
Okay,
and it
sure.
helps
No, they're
the
not.
Eagles.
Not the East.
Oh, not the East. They're in the NFC conference. So it helps the Eagles in the long run. But I doubt that we're going to be fighting for anything like meaningful, like the 1 seed or anything. But it still helps the Eagles out. Still,
I don't know. I feel like Eagles right now.
they have to pull off some crazy shit to be considered anything.
Or just hope that the other team's just too bad, and hope for like a
Yeah.
a 7-9 Seahawks situation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we can still go 13-2-1. Imagine winning 13 straight.
I mean, Ravens did 12 straight.
Yeah. Then you got Washington, the football team, and the Browns. Browns
This wasn't
destroyed
too
them.
much of a shocker. Browns were looking good against the Bengals, and so like, it's no surprise that they would end up doing good against Washington. Washington primarily known for their defensive line as of right now, but Browns also have a great rushing unit between Hunt and Chubb. So when it comes down to those, then like Browns just have the upper hand in every other aspect. So
Not surprising there.
yeah, the Steelers beat the Texans. This was a big deal. 2-0 team going up against a 0-2 team. Everyone's saying that Steelers don't deserve to go undefeated. Everyone's saying that Texans don't deserve to go winless because people would have expected the other way around, really. But
Yeah.
Texans have been coming up against some tough opponents, and Steelers ended up taking them on. 7-point win there.
They don't deserve wins. I hate the Steelers.
I like them right now.
I don't even like. They deserve 0-16. Their
That
fan
defense, man, is so good.
I just don't like them. Their fans are annoying.
Wow.
But yeah, that was actually surprising. I was kind of hoping the Texans would win. I know that you weren't because they're in the Colts division.
No.
But Yeah, that was a close game.
I'm so glad Texans are 0-3, man.
And then you got Titans on Vikings the other way around.
Terrible. A fucking
Titans
game-winning field goal again for the Titans.
3-0. Opposite of the Texans, and Gronkowski redeeming himself after their first game, getting 6 field goals and a couple extra
Derrick
points.
Henry popped up. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that Vikings defense, but they need to step it up, dude.
Just like the Eagles, I feel. Vikings and Eagles were hyping up in the beginning of the season and have been solid the past few years, so I don't know what's happening with the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Vikings will play Texans to see who can get their first win, so... my prediction...
We'll do that then.
Fine. Panthers, Chargers. Panthers ended up being the Chargers, which was kind of surprising given that the Chargers were...
Dominant.
Yeah, not 2-0. They were 1-1 because they nearly beat the Chiefs, but went to overtime. And I was like, man, that defense is great, and they don't have McCaffrey to bail them out right now, so I was like, fuck it. Chargers going to win. But...
Yeah.
That backup running back has been doing really well, so I obtained him recently. And Panthers ended up winning, so good on them, I guess. Colts, fucking 36-7 against the Jets. That was amazing. 2 pick sixes and a safety. That Colts defense was really great. Still, the offense needs to step up a lot, but that defense, amazing.
I feel bad for the Jets. They've been so bad for such a long time. Like,
nah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but I don't know.
I'm fine with it.
But yeah, that was a dominant performance by the Colts. They just dominated everything. Almost had a shutout. But yeah, crazy win. Can I say anything more about that?
That's all I need to say.
Cowboys, Seahawks, worst division in the NFC. Cowboys going 1-2, and Seahawks nearly another loss, close one. Or a close call again.
Russell for MVP, man.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Who else is, like, in competition? I guess Mahomes.
Allen.
And, Allen. And then Rodgers. All 3 of those have, at minimum, decent defenses, right?
Yeah.
So they don't have to bail out those defenses. Russell Wilson's bailing out that defense time and time again against tough opponents. I just feel like he deserves it. Personally,
if he doesn't get the MVP, I feel like he's going to get snubbed because he's been in the race for so long. And he doesn't even get that many votes either, too. So, yeah, I wish for the best for him and that he gets the MVP.
Yeah,
but
I think it's going to come down between him and Mahomes. Rodgers, maybe. I can't imagine Allen keeps this up for too long.
Yeah.
We'll see. Allen also threw his first interception. Past games.
Yeah. NFC East is garbage. We got like no running records.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But the biggest upset was Lions Cardinals. Lions defense did a great job to holding Cardinals to only 23. Lions ended up winning by 3 points. That offense was doing what it needed to do. Adrian Peterson is now the starting running back after that game. What else? Kyler Murray 3 interceptions. Yeah. That's all it really came to.
Yeah, that made me upset because I was riding high on the Cardinals bandwagon there for a while, but...
Let's go Detroit. Buccaneers beat Broncos handedly, 28-10. That Buccaneers defense is looking better and better since that Saints game. So
no surprise there.
Yep. Packers Saints. Packers just dismantled, really. They dismantled the Saints.
Yeah.
I mean, Saints had some cool plays, like from Kamara definitely was the star player for the Saints for a lot of it, but man,
that's their entire team, just Kamara, no one else. And well, I mean, since Thomas is out, the Saints haven't been looking the same. But
now that I think about it, maybe Aaron Rodgers does deserve more mention because they allowed the Saints to get 30. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I feel like their defense hasn't been doing too great.
He's been playing up like 40 points each game, and then 37, almost 40 points, which is outstanding. And
then, yeah, we know what happened, Chiefs Ravens.
Yeah.
Mahomes show. That's
Mahomes
all
show.
it was. All it was. Pass over there, pass to alignment. It was a beautiful showcase. He was mad about being ranked 4th by his peers in the top 100. He was like, Jackson number 1, and I'm only 4th.
He was 2. Do
Disgruntled.
you know who 2 and 3 were?
Michael Thomas, I think, was in there. Maybe.
Wilson.
Oh, I think Wilson was above him. Oh, well, let's check real quick. NFL top 100.
I predict that it's Jackson, Wilson, then Thomas. Oh wait, Donald.
Sorry. No. That was from last year. I guess it's 2020. Whatever.
Wait, no, that was 2019 because it was the 20.
Oh, Michael Thomas was number 5. Whoops. Aaron Donald was 3rd. Russell Wilson was 2nd. And Jackson 1st, of course.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow, you got 2 of the top 7 players.
3. Well, I had 3.
Yeah, damn.
I drafted 3 of the top 7. That's right.
You still managed to go 1 and 2. Hey, I got number 2.
What do you mean I still managed going to? That guy got injured. That guy got injured. So chill out.
All right, let's go over the transactions that happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fantasy cast or whatever.
All right, so
A lot has happened.
not really.
Well, I mean, it looks bigger than what it is, I think.
I dropped Slayton, as I said, and picked up Robbie Anderson. He's the, I guess, second string, I guess, or like whatever you see on the depth chart. Like he's second to DJ Moore on the Panthers offense. Yeah, when they're playing okay or less defenses, Robbie Anderson really does pop off. He's had a great average over the past 3 weeks, so I was like, yeah, fuck Slayton. I'm gonna pick up Robbie Anderson. Plus, he's a funny guy. He's like good team morale.
And he's from Temple too, which is nice.
That's right. He is from Temple.
Temple represent.
Bridgewater hasn't looked too bad.
I keep forgetting that's their new quarterback. I always think Newton.
Right. And you're wrong.
Yeah.
And I dropped AJ Green. I gave him a chance for this week because I thought, well, not this week, the other week when they were going against the Browns. I thought, he'd pop off there. He didn't, and I benched him. He failed again, even on my bench. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to pick up Mo Alley Cox, my tight end. But then I got a different tight end in a trade, so I had to drop Mo Alley Cox and pick up Mike Davis, who's Carolina's running back. So now I have 3 Carolina players. 1 is on IR, though. So I'll probably drop Mike Davis once McCaffrey is perfectly healthy.
You've been doing a lot of moves. It's just like all you. Like
Yeah, I move a lot. I'm a fucking mover. So yeah, Mike Davis is 12 average, 15 against Tampa Bay, which is pretty impressive actually. 23 against Chargers. Yeah, I just I think he's gonna do. And then let's see the trade, the big ass trade that I did against.
Well,
Diabetic Nation.
You want to explain the first trade that you tried to do?
So the first trade that I proposed was the same 3 I put up, which was Mahomes. That's right. Gurley, who are stocks are high. Fant, who he's been putting up pretty good points. The last performance wasn't as good, but Trey's a Denver guy, so I was like, this will be good for him. To try and get him to concede. Oh my gosh, we're back. What was I saying?
Is this good placement?
Oh yeah. So what I was saying was that Fant was good for Trey because he's a Denver guy, and he's been their better tight end. So what I was wanting more than anything, because Mahomes was just, his stock was so high, I was like, I could probably convince him to give me Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is probably the top receiver right now. Maybe not necessarily in fantasy points, but his, I feel like towards the end he definitely will. He's probably the most consistent. Obviously the favorite target of Kyler Murray, who I have, so it's just like, hey, if I have both.
Yeah.
So I wanted DeAndre Hopkins, but that was really I think that was too much for him. He really wanted to keep DeAndre, even though I was giving Mahomes. So I was like, fine. Oh, and the other 2 were, Aaron Rodgers and Mark Ingram, just because, whatever. I'll just take one of your shitty running backs for Todd Gurley. Doesn't matter. And then I was like, fine, since I'm not going to get DeAndre Hopkins, I'll take your other best receiver, Stephon Diggs, but also your top tight end, Travis Kelce, and Rodgers again. And I was almost like, maybe this is even a better trade for me, because I'm probably getting, all 3 of them I'd probably use on a weekly to, every other week basis. Whereas, Mark Ingram, I probably would never start. I would probably drop him even, next week or something. So I thought that was even better. And he took it, and I was very happy. Now I have 2 of the best tight ends, once Kittle gets healthy, of course. Kelce and him, which will be a nice tight end flex duo, especially when one has a bye week, or if Kittle remains injured, that'll be important. And Depth at receiver is really important for me right now. My running back situation's all right. Taylor and Carson, they're good enough for now. Those both. I mean, Carson might be injured, so that might be an issue. But I have Mike Davis now, so it's all good. All good.
All good. All good.
All good. I am happy with everything.
Yeah, that kind of makes me scared to play Trey a little bit, but not really, because he says that he's going to put Lamar Jackson over Mahomes, which is kind of lucky for me, but
hey, maybe Jackson will pop back. You don't know.
Yeah, and then Todd Gurley, I played against him before. He didn't do too well.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent. I don't trust him for shit. I was like, I'm getting rid of that guy.
And then Fant, I trust my tight ends to beat him, so yeah.
Fant's playing Jets, dude.
What?
Fant is going to play Jets.
Yeah, I'm still feel more confident.
I want it. I was going to start Fant, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel really confident.
I think you should be scared of Fant.
I'm not scared of. Ain't no one, because I'm 3-0. No, I'm just joking. I'm actually really scared. Every week I go into, I feel like I get more progressively scared because one, I'm going into this week and I'm facing an I'm facing an 0-3 team, like 0-3 Trey. He's bound to win eventually. Like, and then 2, I'm destined to like lose because I'm 3-0. But like the matchup is Lamar Jackson versus Wilson. I believe that Wilson is going to get more points.
Wilson is going to keep it up, especially against Miami.
Yes.
No worries.
Well, I mean, I think the main reason why he's getting so many points is because his defense is trash. So that kind of concerns me.
Yeah, Miami will still trash his defense as well.
That is true. I just need like high scoring games is what gets me the most points. But I believe that he's going to get more points than Lamar Jackson. Jackson concerns me a little bit because he is playing Washington. But then here's a little dilemma with the our games, cause Titans Steelers. Wait, no, yeah, Titans Steelers. It's being postponed because Titans have a bunch of coronavirus cases within their players and staff personnel. So they're postponing the game, and ESPN put that as a bye for them until it's postponed. So we both have zeros for Derrick Henry, and then for me, James Conner and Smith, and then he has Juju Smith-Schuster. So 4 players total is going to be out if that does stand. But like I'm scared because like I have to make a game time decision on Sunday if they don't make a solid like definite game, because it's going to stay zeros, I feel.
No, this is what's going to happen, okay? By Sunday, you're going to know what the rescheduling of that game is going to be. So you're not going to have to worry about it staying zeros.
Yeah.
Either it's going to be a Monday doubleheader with Steelers-Titans being moved then, and, then you wouldn't have to worry.
Yeah.
Because that's still within the week. Or it's going to be delayed to the next week. But you'll know by like Sunday, but in time for you to rearrange your players.
Yeah, but like the funny thing is, because like I was looking at my team like this morning, and I was like, I need to make some rearrangements to look at the team, and I made 2 rearrangements to the team, and the 2 rearrangements were Connor and Smith that I put in place of Jacobs and Ertz, and like it's like confusing with the bye and stuff and being postponed, so that was a little unlucky. But I mean, like Titus said, we'll know by Sunday. So as of now, it's Henry for Sanders. Henry's probably going to have more points, but Sanders is playing a number 1 defense versus the run, so that's a little scary. But
Henry's also playing, I would say, a number 1 defense.
Yeah, that is true too, but like
I feel like 49ers depth is worse now because Bosa's out, so.
Yeah, but Sanders is playing a tough defense, but they need to utilize Sanders a lot more. He's been averaging a crap ton per rush, so they need to utilize him more. Gordon versus Connor, I have more faith in Connor to get more points. Hopkins versus Cooper, I pick Hopkins over. Smith-Schuster versus Ridley, that's another tough one.
Probably Ridley against Green Bay.
Yeah, getting a lot of points there. And then Smith versus Font.
It's going to be
Fant, yeah. And then DK versus Judy. DK, yeah. Ain't no way. And Bucks versus Broncos. probably Broncos because they're playing against the Jets. Via the Colts defense getting 27 points versus the Jets. So
Hey, don't compare Colts defense to Broncos defense.
Ain't no way Colts defense and Broncos are comparable. But I'm just saying, Jets as a whole is a bad defense or bad offense, so they're going to be turning the ball over a lot. And then finally, you got McManus and Crosby. That's close. You can.
Yeah, it could be either. It doesn't matter.
I mean, like, Broncos, if they score a lot of touchdowns versus Jets, it's only going to be 1-pointers. But Crosby got me a lot of points last time. I still have a few rearranging things that I want to do before then. I just want to, again, the Titans-Steelers game, that's going to be a game-time decision on Sunday. And then just a few other things I want to queue up. I still haven't made that many transactions because I still am really in love with the team. They've been winning. But I feel like I need to make a transaction because they have been winning a lot. So maybe my luck's going to run out. But I'm going to keep my team as for now until my luck does run out.
There you go. Next you have Esposito Fries, the other 3-0 team, going against Brendan Peachy's Gopton Drip, who is 1-2, but has the potential to do so much better. And he has a 51% probability this week. He's still starting Breeze, but his other quarterback's Tom Brady, so not much better, I guess. Breeze against Detroit, but you saw how Detroit dismantled Murray, so we'll see.
Wait, who's Breeze playing next?
Detroit. And I was saying, you know how Detroit dismantled Murray. So.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said Brady for some reason.
No.
My bad.
Brady is playing Chargers, which also really good against quarterbacks, as we saw Mahomes, until Mahomes came back, I guess, but whatever. Kamara is probably going to bail out Breeze a lot of that game.
Most definitely.
So I'd expect him to do really well. Aaron Jones against Atlanta. Oh, God. Oh, man. You already know. Yeah, I can definitely see Brendan doing really well. All the teams they're playing against, I guess Mike Evans against Chargers might be a little bit of a mix-up.
McLaren versus Baltimore.
In general, I feel like is a mix-up.
Andrews is week to week, but I mean, watching him play versus the Chiefs, he did have a lot of targets, and he did miss a couple of big throws. Well, I mean,
Sophia's side, looking pretty good. It just really comes down to if Godwin is healthy. It says doubtful right now. Because Eckler, Allen, Elliott, Cook, Thielen, and 49ers defense all been doing great. Bucker as well, I guess you could say. Actually, no, Bucker didn't do that well yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago.
Monday, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think Allen's luck is going to be as consistent anymore. Or, I mean, he's...
he's going against Las Vegas. I feel like it... I mean, at least for this game, it could.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. And Cooper Kupp and Kenny Golladay on the bench. So I guess if Godwin is out, she has a chance to replace him with those two who are both really good. So yeah, she's got depth at wide receiver. Her depth at running back, I feel like is more of a concern. If if Elliott or Cook ever do run into a really bad matchup, then I'd be worried for her depth there. But whatever.
Yeah.
So, I feel like this is a mix-up. I would probably put Brendan over her as of right now, but I don't know. I'm scared of Sophia's team.
Yeah, that's why I was scared to play Compton Crip Drip last week, because I was just looking at Kamara and Jones. Kamara went off. I was just.
Oh yeah, he has the two highest scoring running backs.
Yeah, so I was just freaking scared, but luckily Jones didn't perform as well usually, and I got away with the win. But Compton Crip Trip has a scary team.
So me versus half lesbian thespians. So I'm lining up Aaron Rodgers against Atlanta because
that's gonna be high scoring.
Jonathan Taylor against Chicago defense, that might be a bit scary, but regardless, Colts right now is a rushing offense primarily, so I know he's gonna get a lot of carries and just consistently get a decent amount of points, so I'm not concerned necessarily. Mike Davis against Arizona. I feel like he could do well. I might switch him out with Carson if he ends up healthy. If Carson's going against Miami, but he's questionable He got a shin spline.
That was a dirty hit, I think.
The dirty hit.
Yeah.
That's right. Very dirty.
Too long being held off his leg.
Yeah. I can't imagine he gets over that before the next game. So I'm benching him.
I saw that.
But if he ends up back in, hey, maybe I'll start him.
The hit looked nasty.
It was bad.
That's why I hate the Cowboys.
I think it's going to be a 1 to 2 weeks. That's what other people are saying. Yeah. But Seahawks are not wanting to make that decision too soon.
And you got Lockett?
Lockett, yeah, he's going to, especially if Carson's out, because Carson's definitely a receiving back, Lockett's going to, definitely increase. He might even score even more than last week. Who knows? It's against Miami. It could happen.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully DK gets more targets than Lockett.
I feel like Lockett was supposed to be the number 1 from the beginning, so, maybe DK was just getting lucky those first 2 games. Who knows?
First 3 games.
Keenan Allen, this is kind of a concern for me because he's going against Tampa Bay, and it depends on what quarterback they end up deciding for this week. I don't know if that other guy is healthy yet, but Herbert to Allen has been looking good. I can't imagine, especially against the Tampa Bay defense. Don't destroy what's been rolling for you.
Yeah.
I feel like Allen can definitely overcome what fucking Buccaneers defense there is, but we'll see. If Kittle's healthy, goddamn, I'll be happy. I just really need him to be healthy against Philadelphia, man. I feel like he could do really well.
He would dominate versus the Eagles, I feel.
Ugh.
I think, okay, you got Kelsey. This is actually surprising because, earlier in the season, you were telling me how you didn't like tight ends as much, unless if it was, the top 3.
The top 3?
Yeah, and it was just, but,
I would never put a tight end in a flex position unless I had 2 top 3 tight ends.
Yeah.
And right now I do. But Kittle might not be healthy, so I would definitely take Kittle out, put Kelsey in tight end if he's not healthy. And then who would I replace him with? Maybe Carson if he's healthy, but if he's not.
What about Diggs?
Diggs? Maybe. Yeah, Diggs or Anderson. I don't know which of the 2 I would put, but those are 2 recently acquired wide receivers I think could definitely pop off. It's too soon to take Hilton off my team yet right now. Oh, and Hunt is also questionable. So, I have it just comes down to the injury decisions that will be made later this week, really. So, you could definitely see my starting lineup being different later. But I think as of right now, I'm keeping Steelers defense against Tennessee rather than Colts defense against Chicago. I feel like they'll probably do even, but I'm not sure.
The Bears did put up a lot of points versus the Falcons, but yet again, that is the Falcons.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but I'm putting Steelers in because Titans is mainly a rushing offense, and Steelers is good against the rush, whereas I feel like Bears are more versatile, and so it's hard to say how Colts will deal with that.
That's also a game time decision, too, because of the weird postpone thing.
It's the Steelers-Titans matchup, so
yeah.
We'll see. And then Blankenship against Chicago, because Colts for some reason are just so bad in the red zone they can never get the touchdown, so they just have to result to the kicker. And when Blankenship's hot, it's just he's so high scoring. So just considering all of those factors. And then Gould against Philadelphia, I don't know, Gould's consistent, but I feel like I don't know what matchup I'd put him in over Blankenship right now, just because of the way Colts offense has been operating.
I feel like the 49ers is going to be getting a lot of touchdowns rather than field goals against the Eagles D.
No faith in your team, man.
Yeah. Well,
McCaffrey's still in IR, so that's it on my side.
And then you got half lesbian thespians. Half lesbian thespians, 53% chance to win.
Well, my Steelers defense is not being accounted for, so.
Yeah.
Bit of a different story.
Dak Prescott is looking really good. He's been getting a lot of yards, touchdowns. He's looking really good.
But partially because of close games. I don't know if that'll end up happening against Cleveland.
Do you think it's going to be a dominant performance by Cleveland or the Cowboys?
Oh, Cowboys are the favorite to win there.
Yeah. And you got Kanye.
Kenyon Drake.
Arizona. Okay, I'm just not going to pronounce any more names from here on out.
I don't know how Carolina's defense is, if they're better against pass or run, but I would just assume just historically they were just not good.
Yeah.
So he might do well. Chubb
versus Dallas.
if whatever the fuck his name, Hunt isn't healthy, I would definitely be starting Chubb because, it was such a mix-up between those two, like who would do better because, they're getting equal amount. But yet last week, because Hunt was a bit unhealthy, Chubb was getting a lion's share, and he popped off hard. And if he's going to get all of it this next upcoming matchup against the Dallas, then I would definitely
Yeah,
Chubb.
that's at least going to be like a 25-point game for him.
And then Devontae Adams and Julio Jones are both questionable, and if they're both starting, then I'd be scared. But I doubt that both of them will come back.
If Jones is injured and is not playing, then that helps me with Ridley, but yeah.
I mean, and if Devontae comes back, like, that's fine for me because I have Aaron Rodgers. So whatever he gets, I get a portion of it.
Yeah.
Higbee, tight end against Giants, I could definitely do good. I feel like Giants defense isn't terrible. It's just like they're bend but don't break, kind of.
Yeah,
so,
but
like, they're abusable in different ways. And I don't know how they are against tight ends. So.
And then Edwards, he put up 17 points last game.
Yeah, he's definitely a good person to put in the flex. And I wouldn't be concerned with New England defense right now.
Yeah.
Bills defense, definitely a good place to start against Vegas. Bills defense has been looking hot. And then Matt Prater has been doing really good at kicking wise, so there you go. Saquon's IR, AJ Brown questionable. She's just injury ridden. Honestly,
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Because she started so strong to begin with, but then plopped.
Allen Robinson is a good backup though for Devontae or Julio, so I wouldn't be too concerned there.
Yeah. First ND, but that's a tough defense.
Our secondary isn't the greatest. I mean, they've been great against these shitty teams, but I don't know. Foles is a predicament. You never know what type of game you're gonna have. So,
if he gets on a hot streak, which he kind of looked like he did last game, then he can be dangerous. But I don't know if he's gonna hold that up.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm confident this week as long as Kittle's healthy. I'm pretty confident. If not, I feel like whoever I'll replace him with will be just as good. So, whatever.
We got some good matchups this week.
Yeah, I think these will be the closest they'll be.
Yeah. Each week I've been scared to play. First week I played Titus. Second week was half lesbian thespian off of probably one of the best performances this year yet. And then next week after that I played against Compton Crip Drip, which again put up one of the best performances all year. And then I had to play against him the week after. And then now the Dieback Nation just trying to win his first game. And just after that trade is just scary. So, I feel confident in my team. It's just that the other opponents just look more scarier than they originally were before I played them. All right, I guess let's start predicting these games.
Yes. So, first up, the Thursday night matchup that looks shitty once again. Jets versus Denver, both 0-3. Who you got?
I got the Broncos.
Yeah.
Jets are just looking too shitty to do anything with.
Yeah, I agree. Jets. I feel like Jets have the best chance of going 0-16 since, I don't know, for a while.
Since the Browns. And the Broncos they've been close in every single game too. So it's not like they're losing by a lot.
Also, there was a quarterback who played for the 0-16 Lions. That was 2008 maybe.
Yeah.
And he said that his 0-16 Lions would beat this Jets. So
Damn.
that's saying something. Chicago 3-0, Indianapolis 2-1. Who you got? I have Indy all the way, baby. But I definitely will say it's very close. This will be a make or break for sets the tone for the season type game for
The Colts.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one too because every time I read or pick against the Colts always win. Except for last week's, they beat the Colts or the Jets, but just this is a hard one, cause I really like Colts defense but their offense is not there quite yet. But the Bears, I don't know about the Bears, cause they've been close to losing so many times.
It's true.
But I don't want to go against Nick Foles. But I'm going to have to. I'm going to go pick Colts for this one.
Really? I thought you'd end up going with Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, you ride with me. All right. All right, Cincinnati coming off of a tie going against Jacksonville, who came off of a really bad loss to the fucking Dolphins.
I'm not picking the Jaguars anymore.
Yeah,
I'm going
it's Cincinnati, baby.
I'm going Bengals.
Cincinnati.
All right, and then you got Browns, Cowboys. I'm going to pick Browns in this one.
Okay.
Because I just hate the Cowboys so much. I don't care if I lose that one.
It's gonna be Cowboys. I can't see Browns beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, I can't see that either. But I just don't. I refuse. I'm never picking the Cowboys ever.
Fine.
All right.
Detroit versus New Orleans.
Lions looking scary last week. Saints not so much. This is a tough one. After the Lions winning and the Saints losing last week. The Lions should be 2-1 if Swift caught that one ball. So they're looking kind of dangerous.
I'm gonna go for the upset, Detroit, because just the way that they dismantled
The Cardinals
offense just was inspiring.
I'm going to go with the Saints for this one.
Fine. Let's see how it is.
Seahawks, Dolphins. Seahawks, that's an easy one. If the Seahawks don't beat the Dolphins, then
Yeah, they didn't deserve their other ones, basically.
yeah.
No way. Buccaneers, Chargers. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Dang.
Yeah, I feel like that defense is gonna have a breakout game against Buccaneers, and I don't trust Chargers offense much against the Buccaneers defense, but I feel like it'll hold up enough, especially with Eckler. Yeah, I gotta go Chargers.
I'm going to go with the Bucks. Even though I said at the beginning of this year that they're not a winning team, but I don't know. Their defense is scary, and if Tom Brady can pull it together in the offense, then they're unstoppable.
Washington, Baltimore.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Easy dub.
Easy.
Cardinals, Panthers. Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals because
Yeah.
even though they got dismantled by the Lions, I still have faith in them. And
Yeah, I would say Arizona's gonna have a better game against Panthers. I still feel like, man, Panthers 1-3. I feel like Panthers are better than 1-3, honestly.
they are, but I still have more faith with the Cardinals.
Oh well.
Tough
League, man.
Yeah, Vikings, Texans. I'm going with the Texans. Texans are bound to win.
You would think so.
Vikings are bound to win. Vikings are getting more dominated first the Texans, I feel. Texans are just playing tough teams. They have the pieces there. They just need to pull it together and win.
No, I think Vikings will win, actually. I would love to see Texans go 0-4 mainly. So I'm going to go with Minnesota.
Okay. I feel like this is the most that we've...
Houston, you say?
Yeah, I said Houston. I feel like this is the most divided we've been yet.
Maybe. Rams, Giants? I say Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to say Rams too.
There you go.
Chiefs, Patriots. Chiefs.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, definitely Chiefs.
After
Patriots, I don't trust that much.
After I seen what the Chiefs did to the Ravens, that just puts more faith in Chiefs going 16-0. Is this going to be the first season where
that was reaction video quality?
Yeah.
The way the Chiefs dismantled Ravens.
Yeah. Wait, are we going to have the first season where we have a 16-0 team and an 0-16 team? Imagine, because that's never happened before.
No, I feel like Chiefs are bound to get a loss, but
is it harder to go 0-16 than 16-0?
But who? I mean, if it wasn't against the Ravens, who else? Who will the Chiefs be playing? Because ain't no way they're losing to their own division. Maybe Chargers will bounce back. I mean, I feel like Chargers' best chance was the first time they played them, though. They catch them off guard, but
they play the Jets, lol.
Oh my God. Yo, their game actually Bills maybe, but
yeah. They play the Patriots, which is a tough opponent.
Holy shit! I feel like they definitely have their chance of going 16-0 is crazy. Bills and I guess Saints are probably the best bets.
Maybe the Raiders, possibly because it's in an own division, and the Raiders have been playing good because the Chargers almost beat the Chiefs, and that's in their divisional.
Yeah, but Chargers defense, like no one's like Raiders defense, like no.
Yeah, that is true.
Uh,
Bucks maybe. That's a good game. I mean, like Chiefs have been playing easy teams, but they've also played some solid
okay,
teams.
if Falcons defense gets their shit together, then maybe. They have a lot of time between their matchup with the Chiefs, so if they get their shit together, then maybe.
The only thing is that at the end of the season they're going to pull like players out and not try to win as much. If they have the number 1 seed wrapped up, which they probably will, have their division wrapped up, like what's the point in actually winning and injuring more players?
No, but the whole point of the new playoff system is that the regular seasons aren't supposed to do that because it's tougher to get the number 1 seed now.
Yeah, but I feel like the Chiefs can lock up the number 1 seed and clinch it.
I feel like there's bound to be someone in the AFC that will make a case for being able to.
Maybe the Ravens?
Maybe. I feel like it'll just be maybe week 17 that would happen, but I doubt in week 16 that would happen.
Yeah. I can believe that. Alright, next game. Okay, it's recording.
Alright, well, as I was saying, Buffalo.
Sorry.
As I was saying, Buffalo's going to get the dub against Raiders. No question about it. I just feel like they're on a roll, and Raiders are not. Raiders don't have the same momentum Bills have. Bills will have to be, humbled by a team like, I don't know, Chiefs, for example, for their streak to stop. But that's not happening yet, so.
Yeah. And then, who do we got? I lost the schedule.
It's your boys.
Oh, shit.
Eagles versus 49ers. We had a random conversation in the fucking highway or whatever that street was.
Oh, yeah. So, we were coming home because his laptop cracked. That's why he's not using it as of now, and we have to use mine. But so we were having our windows down because it's like fall weather and it's like super nice out. It's bright and sunny and the weather is like perfect. And this guy comes up, and I think the only reason why he started to talk to us, like in his car, is because he had to merge all the way to the right. So it was like, can you let me go? But like instead of, can you let me go, he started to talk about the Eagles because he assumed that I guess I do have Philly stuff on the back of my car.
Yeah.
But he just started to talk because he was a 49ers fan, and he was just like, what do you think is going to happen? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, 49ers is looking dangerous even with the injuries and stuff.
Yeah, they really are.
Okay. Please don't bash me. But
You're gonna predict against the Eagles?
This is the first time ever that I'm predicting against the Eagles.
Oh my god.
The 49ers are gonna win. Crossing my fingers that the Eagles win because every time this season so far I've picked the Eagles and they lost. Maybe if I picked next then they will prove me wrong. I want to be proven wrong. You don't know how bad this is. Like, I want to be proven wrong.
I never think it'd come to this scale.
Yeah, I just have so much little faith in the Eagles as of now because of how trash they are. So, I don't have any faith.
Alright,
Is this the last game?
no, 2 more. Because Tennessee-Pittsburgh, I mean, it might not happen this week, but assuming it's a Monday game, who you got? I say Pittsburgh. That Steelers D looking great, and the offense has been alright, so.
I wanted to say Steelers. Oh wait, what? Do you have the 49ers too?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume so. And
You're
then
Steelers, baby.
And then Green Bay.
Atlanta.
I'm going Green Bay.
You don't think Atlanta will come back?
No.
You get their first win after all those sad losses?
Yeah, I want the Falcons to win, but like their defense and then their defense being trash and then the Packers' offense being strong, Green Bay's offense is going to just dominate their defense, and I don't see any way that the Falcons can win. It's going to be a high-scoring game, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see any way that the Falcons can pull it off.
You know what I say? Fuck it, Atlanta all the way.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna fucking
That's crazy.
root for Atlanta. I think it'll be one for the record books.
Yeah.
Just them beating the Packers, because Packers defense, now that I think about it more, I feel like it'll be a comparable game to the one Falcons Seahawks had. Like, very high scoring against each other, could go either way.
Yeah.
And you would think that, Falcons, because, like, they fucked it up so many times before that would happen again. But I feel like it'll change. This will be the sweet relief that they've been needing to get, and it'll happen prime time Monday night. I just feel like the stars are aligned for him to get a big, encouraging win, for them to go on a better run, and finally the pieces are in place, their shit's together.
You got a lot of faith in them.
I have to. It's Atlanta, so you're a Green Bay then.
Yeah. Wait, that's like a crazy amount of differences.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a stretch, what I'm predicting, but... Alright, Caleb Brandt.
I've decided not to rant because I'm going to post a different video then. Because,
You want to make a different video about it.
Because I feel like I wanted to rant, and last week I didn't get to rant. This week I get to rant, but it's already an hour and 5 minutes long.
Sure. I mean, you can edit it through.
Yeah, true, but I need sleep. But I just feel like the Eagles... Actually, I was going to talk a little bit about the Eagles, but I'm going to have another video, an Eagles update, because I've been usually doing that during the off season. But I'm going to post a different video of me ranting. Oh, hell yeah!
It went to fucking inning 13, and Freeman did a walk-on? Oh my god. It was a walk-off single.
And the Braves have won it.
Damn!
The most underwhelming game in playoff history.
Damn.
0-0 until bottom of the 13th. Oh my god.
That's a crazy game.
Sorry, talk about Eagles.
Okay, so, like I was saying before...
Oh, it stops at an hour. I never realized.
I thought you...
And the Raiders have...
I didn't think it does.
Because the Chargers almost beat the Chiefs, and that's in their divisional.
Yeah, but the Chargers defense...
Oh, well, I mean, you'll have to do the same thing.
Yeah. Alright. Good to know in the future, though.
Well, we don't need to do anymore.
Yeah, but... Well, the mic's just cut off, so I'm going to make this short because it's bad audio with my camera, but I'm going to make a separate video solely on the Eagles because it is an Eagles channel. And I just feel like there's so much to talk about the Eagles and just them underperforming. Carson Wentz, play calling, injuries, etc. Just everywhere. There's just too much to talk about that I'm just going to make a separate video. Sorry that you guys haven't really been hearing much of the Eagles on this, but it's mainly not about the Eagles, but buy my merch.
Buy his merch, it's sick.
Yeah.
I personally don't have it yet, but one day.
I'll buy you some because you got me a sweatshirt.
I did get you Tunes for Two.
I'll get you a sweatshirt. Or you can pick and I'll buy it for you.
Shout outs, Tunes for Two, get coasters.
You know, he also has merch for his podcast. I'll link that in the description below. I'm probably going to put this merch link in the beginning.
Yeah, we upload daily.
Yeah, daily. Got daily content.
We don't.
I don't think you... When was the last time you guys posted?
Your highlights.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of fun seeing this rendering.
Right?
Alright.
It's not really rendering, it's not...
Or bouncing. What does bouncing mean?
It's bouncing, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this here. I'm not you. I feel like this went on way too long than what it needed to be.
We're just all over the place.
Yeah. Buy my merch. Buy Titus's merch. Keep a lookout for an Eagles video before Sunday. Thank you. I love you.